So hello. I think it's working, and let me jump right into it. So I was starting to read about SolidJS, and I watched quite a few videos by its creator on YouTube. I'm at the point that I feel like he's repeating himself, and I know everything that he's trying to say, but I'm trying to kind of go deeper than kind of the introductions that he usually gives. And one of the things is that I just kind of stumbled upon was that they're discussing about lazy and how it requires default export. And this is actually the reason why I wrote this this package for React. So depending on how much time we have left, I will figure out if I can kind of edit this to add SolidJS support, or maybe I can create a new package, or everything goes in flames and nothing works. But let me probably start from the beginning. So the idea is that there is in order to split your applications into, I think it's bundles. How do they call them? I don't know, chunks, whatever. If you don't want to load your whole application's code at once, what you need to do is to use kind of lazy loading. So the idea is that you would use it something like that. So you have a part of your app that you want to not to be code for it, you don't want to be there at the beginning, and you want to load it depending on if your if your user went into some dashboard that is heavy for code and whatever, you would just try to split it, and you show some loader while it's loading. So the thing is this thing, it returns promise. So depending on when your module is loaded, it will be resolved, and you would be able to use this component now. But react-lazy will only work on the default export. This is usually a good idea, because otherwise you would kind of assume that you would, instead of loading a component, you would load a, I don't know, index, kind of imagine you have 10 components, and you have a folder that re-exports all of that 10 components. And if you, that's kind of in React developers' minds, that's why people would have named exports. So when this one file re-exports 10 components. So if you split your code this way, and if you import that file, you will load all 10 of the components. This way, when you need to import just one component, this kind of ensures that you're not loading too much stuff. But there are preferences. For example, I hate kind of default exports, and I always name my components with named export. So that means I know this file still contains just one component, just the code that I need, but I can't I can't use like the code splitting this way. So that's why I wrote this function that is lazily. And the idea is that it instead of returning the default export, you can still like use default here, but it will look from outside as like if you have loaded the whole module. This way, if you're trying to access my component, it will load my component. If you're trying to access like something other, it will try to do the other. So it still doesn't solve the problem of like if you're importing here, if you're importing like an index file that re-exports 10 components, it will cause you to load all 10 of them. So it's kind of like it's impossible, I think, with like server side to resolve that part, but at least it gives you ergonomics of when you're not using default exports, as I am. You have ergonomics of like getting named components that you can go right ahead, because otherwise this is like kind of like the way as people do it. They would still use React Lazy, but because it requires you to and there are like curly brackets here, so here you're basically like from like TypeScript point of view, this is happening as if you're like return the whole module, but here you're saying, okay, like we have whole module here, but we are scoping to just this component, and that's what basically like you're returning this component here and you're getting it here. So the underlying truth is that you are not getting the whole module here. It only works because you're accessing this this field, but it's kind of like nice abstraction, I think, and apparently like a lot of people think I was surprised that it kind of like it's so popular for some reason. Like I wonder if it's like just one person who's downloading it all the time, but because all of my kind of like promotion for it is that I wrote on Stack Overflow that here, look, there is like a solution for this problem, and I wrote actually to like few answers, so I don't know which one is kind of like, because like here is like 6 upvotes, it's like it doesn't explain like 1,000 downloads, so I don't know. Right. And right in here it's like six upvotes. I wonder if I'm missing something. Right, so this is like how it's. I kind of like this answer because it explains kind of like the whole thing. You can just add default export. You can just add this monstrosity, or you can just use my library and it will give you basically like the ergonomics that you need. Anyway, so what we're trying to do right now, and I wrote, this is like, I don't even remember if I like tested it or not, but there's like a some there is like a some, I don't know how to call it, like a wrapper, I guess, like that helps you. I think it adds something like server side. I forgot. not an alternative. A solution recommended. Right, so why is it recommended? Right, I got the idea for loadable from React documentation, but apparently they're not even... Okay. react-lazily and suspense are not yet available. If you want to code splitting on server, we recommend loadable confirms. Okay, so it's okay, it's for server, but I guess it's somewhat compatible with client side. I forgot. I really like, the only reason I have it in my module is that like I saw it on I saw it in React. I saw it mentioned in React docs, so that's why I added it. Okay, so what we need now is right. So I guess this is like the starting point. No, probably not only this, but also this. So this is just like split into like loadable export and like a regular lazily, but you can see it's just like, I don't know, if it's minified, it's just like one line. But probably like any library is one line if it's minified, but it's more or less one line. So what it does is we import lazy from React, and we more or less do the same, like default equals like something dot component name. I already close it, but the idea is, yeah. So most of it is like just TypeScript stuff. Yeah, I think if you remove TypeScript, that's what I did here. Right, so this is how it looks without TypeScript. It's a proxy of like empty object, and it has a getter for like a component name, and it will return default whatever the component name. So we still need a loader. So the loader is the part that is like kind of like here. So it's a thing that returns a module in the end. So once this like promise has resolved into module, then we can extract this. And the funny thing is that I tested what it will happen if you're like, so here you have like nav, and what if I have like nav2, nav3, and so on. I was wondering if it will create like, I don't know, like 3 imports and stuff, but it actually like this import whatever thing, it will resolve into the same module. So it's actually like it's actually pretty convenient to do this like that. But again, you have to keep in mind, if you have all of this into one module, once you are loading one of them, you're getting all of them. So it's still like better idea to have it like that. If you, or I guess there is like a case to make for something like components nav2 bundle that re-exports both of them. And if you know, like these two modules usually are used together, and like once you're loaded any one of them, you have both of them ready. Anyway, I can hear my voice sounding not exactly clear. I hope it's nothing. Yeah, by the way, I did some changes to my setup. I'm trying new camera. The problem with it is just like it drops frames from time to time, and it adds, I don't know, like few frames delay, and it's kind of like making me crazy. But anyway, so I guess this is a proof of concept that the idea works. The only difference is that like this lazy is from SolidJS, it's not from React anymore. So at least we know like this part works. And now we need to figure out what we can do with it's kind of like if we can create a module out of that. I don't know how much time that's going to take, but hopefully we can create like kind of like similar where was it? I remember that I created like code sandbox for it, but I have no idea where it is right now. Huh. Oh well. Oh yeah, there it is. Right. So, and like in dependencies, it just has like this react-lazily. And so hopefully if we would have like SolidLazily, we would also be able to write an example on code sandbox for it. So that's kind of like the plan for now. So what do we want to do first? So I think I will just clone this. I'm still getting used to macOS, and this is like a separate user that I have for streaming, so it's like it's screwed up in its own ways. Anyway, so oh yeah, and this is like from different user. I wonder if I can go into shared. Oh, how is it go? Public, okay. And so now I can access it probably. Right. Sure. Note down. Yeah, I guess it's not going to have any examples. Oh well. Bucket time, maybe I wish I wish I could set you up right now. Yeah, because it's a different user. Yeah, everything is not is not working. So one thing I was, oh, if it's going to be so obnoxious. Okay, here. So what I was thinking is that if I create, I wonder if I can create a version that will let me think. So what I can do is that I can create a new like repo, a new package that is just called SolidLazily, and it's going to have just like a copy of the files. But what if there's a way to get kind of like everything up into one one package or one repo at least? Peer dependencies. Okay, so it can work. Yeah, I don't really want to mess with that. I forgot to. I got this package template from Jotai, so I forgot to update the author here. Okay. Okay, I have tests. I wonder if any of that is going to work in in Solid. Okay, so I feel what I need to do is to go here and probably just like fork. Where should we fork? It's not it. Oh, not it. Oh. Okay. Not great. So let's create new repo. I should probably make sure that it works first, but yeah. So well, yeah, probably don't have anything set up here, so it's not worth it. So let's start with this. solid. I wonder if it's like solid something or SolidJS something. So let's just go to npm and like look for solid something, SolidJS something. Yeah, I think it's SolidJS. SolidJS lazily. And now I wonder if I should like reset the yeah, okay, I think it's fine for now. Oh, yeah, wrong code. That's going to happen a lot. Okay, so now let's open package.json. It's going to be SolidJS lazily. SolidJS wrapper. File side effects. I wonder what that means, but hope it's right. So first thing that we need to remove is the loadable stuff. I have no idea what that means. It's just, I just copied it, the part. Anyway, I think that's, hope that's, that's the right way. So it's SolidJS lately now. Okay, SolidJS. Oh, I also need to remove all of that for the. Again, let me actually do it. For the react-lazily. Should probably do it as well. So like the author. So it's React if lazy default expert. I wonder if that's that's the a keyword or not, but very good. We're going to test it. So should probably just go. Okay, just solidly. Okay, test gosh. Okay, that sounds fine. Okay, yeah, the Babel and the rollup stuff. I wonder if we need to update it, but I will not worry too much about it right now. So we need to find anything in dependencies that is not going to work. Like this is not going to work. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. And pure dependencies. Okay, that's okay. So I don't know if they have SolidJS native. I would assume not. So we don't need that. And I think that like it's SolidJS/web instead of DOM, so we don't need that. And now Solid-JS. Yep. Let's assume that it works for a version 1. Could probably just like star. I don't see like any way this could be any different. Anyway, insufficient permissions. Okay, let's go. So everything by hierarchy. So I need other users to be able to write to it. Hmm. Hmm. So this was the right idea. Oh no. Okay, so user plus what is wrong with macOS change mode? So who firm clear all for group and others. So I wanted to user group other. Okay. So without R, I want user to have X. And yep. And so now I want others to write. I guess it is a, like all instead of other. Maybe that's what happened. So anyway, able to write to it. No. So package JSON has rv. So all could write. Oh, maybe I'm in staff group. So maybe then group can write. And now if I open, like, I hate this thing so much. Like, I have no idea how to use it. So what does that mean? Okay, I guess I don't have read permissions on the, like, everyone should be able to read. Okay. Still doesn't excuse how in macOS this thing is not usable. So let's open something of this nature. So tests, preset, yeah. So we would have to have some kind of plugin for the Solid. Are we? Maybe for tests, right? Anyway, TypeScript, DSX. Okay, that's so we don't have any React plugins. Yeah, and rollup. So out of rollup, I want to remove the like loadable stuff. So loadable, remove loadable here, remove loadable here, and here it's no longer react-lazy, it's SolidJS lazy. It's actually a good idea probably to just like grab React and see what comes up. Okay, I see some, okay, globals. So for us, that's going to be, okay, that's for Efi. Is it? Sync that, okay. So, do you have like a, oh, CommonJS doesn't sound like solid. Is it the same thing? Oh. Okay, let's just improvise. I have no idea. someone will let us know if it doesn't work. What else I could say? So, okay, let's see if there are any Reacts left. Okay, no. So tests, yarn lock, TS config. Okay, that sounds path, like lazily, solid, JS, lazily. Okay, what else? So, okay, it's left here in implementation, in README, in tests, and in yarn lock. So I want to start with yarn lock, I think. So let me remove yarn lock and run yarn. Takes a while. But why? Loadable components. So that's also something that we need to remove. So how's there? We're uploading now. Okay, better. We still have some kind of react-as loadable and hoist react settings. I have no idea what that means. Okay, it's also okay. So let's do this again. Still running pretty slow. Okay. So React is what? About preacher. Okay, we can live with that. Okay, so tests and core. Okay, so let's start with right. So I would remove everything that kind of like related to loadable. And the test as well. Okay. So now let's go to implementation. Oh, no. I'm forgetting that I'm working from like 2 users at the same time. Anyway, so what we hope to see here is that we just write SolidJS here. Cannot find SolidJS. Oh, I guess we forgot to install it then, huh? So how was React installed? It was here. And this was dev dependencies. Okay. So we need to do yarn add dev SolidJS. So okay, we got it. Right. I guess I forgot to grab React. So far so good. Okay, so if we remove here, parameters are incompatible, string is not assignable to you. I mean, what else can we do? Okay, I feel that's not relevant part. Okay, so what is lazy? Okay, let's start with this. So lazy takes function that is promise of default t. What is t? T is component of any. Okay, that's good bit. Component is right. So here, okay, so here we haven't run the earn. So TypeScript doesn't work. But I wonder if this problem with proxy is something that was in the original library or if something that we introduced just now. Maybe like in different versions of TypeScript or something. So, yep. Huh. But the error is different a bit. Okay, target is declared, but value is never read. That's fine. Yeah, we have it here as well. That's an easy fix. What else? Component name is not assignable. String is not assignable to type U. Okay, is that because of the key off thing? So which which type is more right? Okay. So lazy takes a component. Okay. I kind of ready to accept defeat for a second. Okay, that's where we need to jump in. and figure out what to do with tests. So what is happening with this for now? I mean, something is happening. This index dot yes, I think that's what we're interested in. Yeah, this is our one-liner. Target, component name. Yeah, so far I'm happy. So let's figure out the tests then. So just okay, just okay. Unexpected token. Lazily test. And when we are doing build, it also crashes somewhere, but I'm trying to understand like what or why is crashing. Okay, plugin TypeScript is complaining about get. You'll need both. Oh yeah, that gives me the this one doesn't complain. So I wonder if he's using some versions, different versions or something. I think most of it is still kind of like logged by those files. So what version of TypeScript do we get? 4 or 5. That could be it. Okay. Let's bite. So string is not assignable to string number symbol. So where does the string come from? Type target component is not assignable to string symbol receiver. So proxy is probably the one that asks us for string symbol receiver. Yeah, all of that stuff. So is that it? Did it do anything? Yeah, I feel like we kind of need this. Okay, the problem now is here, element. If the component name is string or symbol or u, so where do we have u? Okay, so u. Okay, so we need u to. Maybe we don't need u. Okay, so let me. All right, we need u so that component name here is of type u. Otherwise, like x component name doesn't work. So if you have it like that, that will resolve. I mean, yeah, nothing changed for kind of like our part. Okay. Will it work here then? So we didn't need the receiver then. Okay. Okay, let's fix the test. Okay, we're doing it for 1 hour already. We're not that much. Oh yeah, size snapshots. It's bigger. Was that because of the receiver? Yeah, 4 bytes longer. SolidJS 4 bytes longer than React. Is that it? I think I'm fine. Okay, so most of this is looking great. We need to figure out tests, or do we? Okay, so let's do SolidJS. I forgot what we were trying to fix. I think in Babel, yeah, here. It's not working. Okay, so here in SolidJS docs, they have something about like how to install it, but it's tutorial guides. So you can do it without JSX. Maybe this is our way out of here. Don't mind this. Okay. So testing library. Do they have testing library solid? Let's see. Nope. They have solid testing library. So I'm looking for something like fire event. Render and clean up. That's kind of it. If using Jest, we recommend SolidJS. I'm also be interested in Jest. So you can use custom Jest matchers. Okay. So what is SolidJS? Okay. Jest. Hope that's how you do it. Oh. Preset not found. Yarn add def solid just. I mean, at least we know that config has worked. Okay. This doesn't sound promising. Hey, we're doing something. So now, so this is our next stop. And now in the test, it's not a module. What? What is it? Just setup. TypeScript. Is it like a global library? So I can import it, I guess. Okay. Let's ignore this for now. So we want to basically like comment everything and just run build. I'm running out of time, so I don't know what I can do. So this should fail, but of course I'm expecting it to fail in less crazy way. Fail to collect coverage. I mean, it's not that important. Coverage. I'm just thinking if we can't fix just itself, maybe there is like no point in trying to fix. If jest is not working, what's the point of fixing the tests? That's kind of how I would think about it. SolidJS. Yeah, I'm not happy with this thing either. So jest is broken, JSX is broken, and like click, I guess, is broken. So render was from renders. Yeah, it's not the same. Huh. Okay. I think I'm giving up on tests. I think I reverted something I didn't want to. So comment this and this. Failed, insufficient permissions. Okay. Know how to fix that, don't we? So group is right. Tasks. Okay. And now yarn build. Fine. And yarn just. Less fine. But we'll ignore it. Okay, and we didn't rewrite the README. Okay. Create SolidJS lazily out of react-lazily. Tests are not working yet. Okay, so now what I need is to go publish it and to test that it's working. Okay, let's try with publishing first. So what is going to happen if I write npm publish? Tarball. Does it need all of that? It doesn't seem right. I think I need to publish from dist. Okay, license the readme files and packages. So yeah, I think that's way closer to what I was expecting. Okay. So, this command requires you to log in npm add username. Okay. Let me move move it out of the stream, and I will try to figure out how to log in. I hope to finish it by today. So .com.org. Okay, password is in. Yay. Oh yeah, I can share this cool one-time password code. I like when it's making me like a sign. So okay, let's do it. Wow, one-time passwords again. Yay! I think it worked. Oh yeah, we need to rewrite readme and stuff, but yeah, let's ignore it for a second. So what I would do if I would go here and not signed in for some reason, but not going to fix it now. Oh, I wonder if they're caching this and it's not ready yet. Because this is like the right package name. It's great when you can fix stuff with just reload. Okay, so we don't need lazy. We just need lazily. Yay! So now, yeah, it's like types. Oh. Okay, type is working this way. So if I do like that. Okay, it's working. So with our like retyping stuff, I think like nothing is broken. Set view, whatever. Is that the tab? Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, we're using JavaScript, so types are more like a... Okay. Let's go quickly over README. I think this is like the only place we have React left. So README test log file. Yeah. So it's SolidJS lazily. I wonder if this links like work. Yep. Nanoseconds. SolidJS, let's simple wrapper around SolidJS lazy. I mean, no one probably overwrites it like that. Consider that component. Right, so this part is not how they do it. You would do easy from SolidJS. Import lazy from SolidJS and then you just use lazy. But if your component is exported, then you do... I mean, you don't really need this. We just have it like that. It becomes lazily. Yay. Full example, yeah. So this is an example that I need to sign into my code sandbox. And okay, so I need to open this one and to see what is going on here. See more react-lazily versus React. Okay, let's just copy this. As it seems like a cleaner example. So my component. So what I need, create signal. Const open, set open. Create signal, false. And now And oh yeah, that was going to be TypeScript, but since it's already JavaScript, I can do it. Okay, so we need to remove this, and we will rename nav to my component. So we go for my component here. So no types anymore. Just a component. Okay. I mean, it should be a different folder. Components, remove. Assets. That's fine. And this one is remove. CSS. Do we have CSS there? Yeah, not much. Do we even use it? I think you use it. So we didn't need CSS. We didn't need this. So nothing here. Nothing here. So this prints. Okay. Load. Setup. Hey. So rename that to SolidJS lazily example. Let's add some links. I think here. See. Okay. Now we can share it. I didn't get it. Oh yeah. I forgot that we did like replace everything React to SolidJS. Okay, so this is a copy of the yeah, I wonder if this is like a user reducer. Create signal, redo, nope. Create resource. Yeah, I think it's not it. I'll probably make it better next time, but So yep, and yep. Perfect. Full example is loadable. What's so full about it? Anyway, related. I think instead of related, you will just say that's, yeah, I think we'll just leave the link for the react-lazily. I like it. Grab. Oh no. Grab. So nothing about React in README anymore. Everything is looking fine. I guess we'll pump the version. Perfect. So all the files seems great. Version is great, and README, we will see it in a second. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Let me close everything up first. Oh no. Yeah, I think it's working. I'm not sure what was happening at first. Okay. Yeah, tests. I have no idea what to do with tests. That's big. Okay. Now we have react-lazily, and yeah. So I think the plan is to update the stuff that I kind of like touched here, and update README for it, and just like push a new version. It's probably not that hard to do, so I should probably just do it. Okay, and so we need to add rights again. So we need package.json and README, and so we need this. So this one we will call fix TypeScript warnings for And here we I'm already so tired. Okay, so here we'll just add it here. Should this be kind of like louder? I feel like it's fine, but I don't know. Okay. Maybe I will bump the version in that commit. Okay. So yarn build. Okay. JavaScript loadable package. I think it's fine. This is also fixes my problem, is that package wasn't published in a year. Like a lot of people care about that, and I wanted them to be happier. Oh no, what happened? Huh. Okay, it's in there in CLI. Huh, what did I press? Command Shift R. Is it like a article view or something? I mean, it's fancy. Okay, at least we're going to go to Code Sandbox and try to use a newer version here. So it's not showing up here. Yeah, I wonder if, like, because this package has people using it, if it's like not, if it has some checks that it needs to run or something, I don't know. So okay, yeah, so here it got the latest version. Okay, good old like PHP approach worked. So, yep, pretty much. I guess that gives me an option. Like the last thing that I could try is the. Oh yeah, I haven't pushed it to the Git yet. So does it mean these links are broken? Right, there. Okay. Let's push it. Description. Public create. Not origin already exists. All right. Because we copied the URL. In. Yay. Okay. So now I didn't mean to press that. So now I need to go to history and find the GitHub the one that was about like use named exports. Yep. Yep. So I don't want to add new comment because it probably like will bother people without too much need. So I'll just write an update. Oh no, copied the wrong thing. Okay, so import. Yeah, I forgot to write it in. Oh no. Okay, let's go back. So it's readme here, and right, import lazily my component, lazily my component. Yeah, I wonder if I should just have some kind of like too long didn't read TLDR. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you I forgot to mention that I'm using Copilot. So it's funny how it likes to help you write documentation as well. Run this, write this instead of this. So did I publish it? No. Should. So we import lazy from SolidJS. Okay, so let's preview it. Yeah, I don't like this sections kind of like repeating after each other, but I don't know what you can do about it. Run. I guess run this, write this instead of this. I think it's fun. Yeah, okay. I guess I will also have to port that to the other one at some point.